5 new Star Trek releases ended without answering big mysteries that may never get solved. Star Trek has always been about exploration, not just of space, but of ideas, morality, and the human condition. Yet, as the franchise has expanded into new shows and movies in recent years, one thing has become increasingly clear. Some mysteries are meant to linger, leaving fans to wonder, debate, and sometimes despair. The latest Star Trek releases, while visually stunning and emotionally compelling, have left a trail of unanswered questions. Here are 5 of the biggest enigmas that might never be fully explained. 1. The fate of the Orion Syndicate in Strange New Worlds. Strange New Worlds has delighted fans by blending episodic storytelling with serialized arcs, particularly through the tension between Starfleet and more shadowy factions. The Orion Syndicate, first teased in a few high-stakes episodes, vanished without a trace after hints of a massive criminal conspiracy on the rise. Did they fold under Starfleet pressure? Did internal conflict destroy them? The series never says, leaving fans to fill in the gaps with their imagination. In a show that prides itself on procedural clarity, this loose thread is especially tantalizing and frustrating. 2. Section 31 Ultimate Agenda in Michelle Yeoh's spin-off. Michelle Yeoh's Section 31 series promised intrigue, secrecy, and a glimpse into Starfleet's murkier operations. Yet the series' climax left viewers questioning the true endgame of this shadow organization. Was their pursuit of galactic stability justified, or were they simply playing God with countless lives? By the finale, several key players' motives remained ambiguous, their loyalty shifting too subtly to fully interpret. Section 31's enigmatic nature may be by design, but it leaves fans craving answers that might never come. 3. Spock's biggest secret in Strange New Worlds Season 3. Spock, the stoic Vulcan we've come to know across decades, has always carried layers of personal complexity. Season 3 of Strange New Worlds teased an intimate secret about his past, one that could have reshaped everything fans thought they knew about him. Yet, the show ended without revealing the full truth, opting instead for a quiet, suggestive moment. This deliberate ambiguity has created a paradox. Fans are more invested than ever in Spock's personal journey, but the mystery may remain unsolved indefinitely. Sometimes, a story's silence is louder than any explanation could be. 4. The new Khan's true role in Section 31. The introduction of a new Khan in Section 31 was a shock for many longtime fans. Known for his cunning and ruthlessness, the character was expected to dominate the narrative. However, the series subverted expectations, weaving the Khan into covert operations instead of overt conquest. His ultimate motives, alliances, and personal vendettas remain unresolved. Did he truly aim to take control, or was he a pawn in Section 31's larger scheme? The series left this intentionally vague, which fuels endless fan theories but denies any definitive answer. 5. Starfleet's mistaken beliefs about TOS legends. The latest Star Trek movie built a major plot point around Starfleet mistakenly believing that 2 iconic TOS legends were dead. The story explored themes of grief, honor, and institutional failure, yet it never fully explained how such a misunderstanding could persist for so long, nor the mechanisms that allowed it to be corrected or not. This unresolved question highlights a recurring trend in modern Star Trek. The balance between dramatic tension and satisfying resolution often leans toward tension, leaving fans with emotional payoffs but factual gaps. Why these mysteries matter? Unanswered questions can be frustrating, but they also fuel the lifeblood of fandom. Endless speculation, fan fiction, and debate are direct results of mysteries left unresolved. Star Trek has always thrived on the unknown, from the enigmatic Q to the unexplored regions of the Delta Quadrant. Modern series continue that tradition, albeit with higher stakes and a more serialized approach. Leaving these threads open-ended allows the audience to engage creatively with the universe, imagining possibilities that the writers themselves may never confirm. At the same time, there's a tension inherent in leaving too many questions unresolved. Without some closure, characters risk feeling incomplete, story arcs can seem unfinished, and casual viewers may feel alienated. Star Trek has always walked this tightrope, and the latest releases push the boundaries further, embracing ambiguity as part of the narrative experience. The enduring appeal of unsolved mysteries. Ultimately, these unanswered questions remind us of the vastness of the Star Trek universe. Even with new technologies, starships, and narrative innovation, some secrets remain beyond reach, much like the final frontier itself. Fans may never know the full truth behind Spock's secret, the new Khan's true plan, or Section 31's ultimate agenda. And perhaps that's the point. Star Trek isn't just about solutions. It's about the curiosity, wonder, and imagination that drive us to seek them. In a franchise that has spanned decades, unanswered mysteries are not failures, they are invitations. Invitations to think,